What is good, Boom Bap Nation? It's the Boom-BapHistorian back for, of course, another album review. This one I'm a little torn about. I was contemplating between two different ratings for this album. So, maybe a third or fourth listen can entice me to switch it up. But nonetheless, I was intrigued when I saw that this album was posted to be released. It's an artist that I've listened to a few times. I have to admit I haven't really dug deep into the discography. But this is the newest release from Speak the Rebel and Promotheus with Shadows Over the Horizon, released on May 26th of 2025. And I gotta say, I was pleasantly surprised. And maybe that's not even the right word, surprised. I just enjoyed this project. I do feel there's a few hiccups, and that's why I think I kind of battle with the rating a little bit. But nonetheless, this has everything that I basically enjoy about a record. It has dope lyricism. It has the grittiness, the heavy production. And that's what I enjoy. Kind of like, I don't want to say a darkness, but it definitely has that, Vinnie Paz, Jedi Mind, Army of the Pharaohs appeal. But again, there's a couple hiccups here, and that's why I went with the rating that I went. So maybe someone could sway me. Maybe a third or fourth listen will sway me. But nonetheless, let's get right into this. So Speak the Rebel, Prometheus with Shadows Over the Horizon. Starts off with White Girl Gang Signs, Cringe AF, which I'm assuming is cringe as fuck. I dug that. I should say that track is dope. I really enjoyed that opener. Suicide Vest Group, Hugs. I really dug that track. Mother Death and the Freak Show. I'm still undecided. I'm leaning towards enjoying it. I gotta say, enjoying that track wouldn't sway the rating one way or another. But that's then the really dope Billy Shears. And then that goes with the Tangerine Mussolini interlude, which I didn't really care for. But that doesn't really sway the rating either. Minor Threat is really dope. Cemetery Bodegas is another really dope track. Money to Play interlude, didn't really care for that interlude, but again, the interlude has nothing to do with the rating for this album. Daddy's another really dope track, but this is where it gets into where it does have an effect. So Happy When You Cry and Nah, featuring Shy Elemental. These are the two tracks that I don't like. It's the only two tracks that I don't like off the album. Yo CTE Raps is dope. Say Die is dope. I dig Not Your Answers. New Revolution is a cool track. And then the really dope finisher with Paradise of the Locust. And that's where the tough rating comes in because of those two tracks. I was really leaning towards rating this one way, but I just can't get over those tracks. I just don't like them. So Speak, if you're out there, maybe let me, what am I missing about those tracks? The overall rating I'm giving this album is 4 mics, which is still a superb one. I was leaning towards a 4.5, but I just don't like those tracks. So Speak, if you're able to reach out to me, and maybe there's something missing, something I'm missing about those tracks. Maybe if I go and listen to a few more times, like I said, I went through it twice, and I battle with the 4.5 to a 4 rating, and I'm gonna go with a 4 mic rating, which is and if you know this channel, you don't see. I guess there's a decent amount. There's not a ton of 4s thrown out, so still a solid rating. There's less 4.5, so I'm sure that'd definitely be a category for Speak that that he'd want to be in, and maybe he doesn't really necessarily care what rating I give. But nonetheless, man, if you could reach out, maybe let me know what I'm missing about those tracks. I don't know. I just wasn't feeling them, and so yeah, man. Speak the Rebel, Prometheus, Shadows of the Horizon, released on May 26th. 4 mics, so a solid rating, a fun album, enjoyable album. Even minus those 2 tracks, I still could see myself listening to this a few times this year because of the really dope production and the lyricism. So, as always, like, subscribe, stay tuned. I got at least another 5, 6, 7 reviews that I got to get up hopefully today. Other than that, Salute.